Hello guys, welcome to CoderCrab. So today we'll discuss about a very essential topic, that is isNaN. Okay, so what is isNaN? isNaN is a function which can be utilized in two different ways, and that would yield true if the number which you are putting into the parameters of isNaN is not a number. Also not a number. NaN is a global object and that is a type of number. So if you will put, so first we need to know what is not a number, what is NaN, right? So before we go there, let's console it out first. We need to know what is the type of it, right? So let's put type of NaN. Okay, it's a number. Okay, so now how NaN gets generated, that is the next question, right? So there are five major ways. So one is failed number conversion. So what is the failed number conversion? Let's say I want to convert one number which is a string, right? So I'll utilize the number function. Inside that I'll be putting let's say something. Okay, it is not a number. So if I'll utilize parse int also instead of number, that is also going to yield the same thing. Parse int, same NaN, right? So failed number conversion means when you are converting something from any other data type to number, this can be yielded. Okay, so let's say you are converting something like this value, undefined, it is also NaN, right? So similarly we have other different ways like math operations. So math operation in the sense, if you are doing a math dot square root, okay, square root of -1, what will happen? NaN. Okay, so if you are doing math dot, if you are creating a absolute, right, abs, okay, and you are putting undefined NaN. If you are doing square root of undefined also, okay, you can try. I mean, that is also NaN. So whatever you are doing in with this math operations, and which is not yielding, which is yielding an NaN object, the NaN value, that would be a that would fall under this not a number criteria, right? Similarly, we have indeterminate form. Indeterminate form means, let's say something like we have infinity as a number, right? We have infinity. Now if I'll subtract infinity to infinity, what will happen? Not a number. If I'll divide infinity to infinity, not a number. If I'll divide infinity, let's say 0, if I'll multiply 0 to infinity or infinity to 0, that will be not a number, right? So these are some kind of example of a not a number, right? Some way, right? So next is invalid value. Invalid value in the sense, let's say you are putting something like a you know, a character, okay, but there is nothing, right? In blank you are trying to find out a character. Dot char code 8, let's say 1, not a number. Okay, so this supposed to, what is char coded supposed to return? Char coded supposed to return a number, but as it didn't find anything, it became not a number, right? So similarly we have another way called operation with not a number. Yes, this is also important. You should know that not, if you are multiplying, dividing, doing any operation, arithmetic operation with not a number, is always a not a number. Okay, so that's how we have not a number, right? Now the thing is, what is isNaN? So there are two uses of isNaN. Okay, one is global, one is with number. Okay, so in case of global, it would be looking like something like this: console dot log, then isNaN. Here, whatever you are putting here, let's say I'll be putting hi. Okay, what will happen? Two steps will be carried out. Okay, the first step would be convert in this case high to number format, number forcefully. So it will convert it to forcefully to number. Then second step, it will check if it is a NaN or not. Okay, so this is if you are using global object isNaN. If you are using console.log and inside that you are putting number dot is NaN. Here whatever you are putting, it will directly check whether that value is, check if the value is NaN. Okay, so this is the difference. Okay, so that's why you saw like this is saying it is true, it is isNaN, but this is saying it is false because high is not a isNaN. Sorry, high is not a NaN. It is simply a string. So if you are going to convert it to a number, then it becomes a isNaN. Sorry, then it becomes a NaN. Okay. So this isNaN will tell that. So if you will see the description also, it is saying here numbers returns a boolean value that indicates whether a value is reserved value is a NaN, not a number, unlike the global isNaN. So number isNaN does not forcefully convert the parameter to number. So that is why it is directly checking whether high, you are saying high, so whether this high is a NaN object, NaN value. No, it's not. Okay, so that's why it is saying false. Okay, but in this case high is getting converted internally to number, then it's becoming NaN. That's why it is checking true. Okay, so this is the basic difference between your in global isNaN and number isNaN. Reiterating again, in case of number is NaN, this needs to be NaN itself, but in case of global, this will be converted first to number, then if it yields NaN, then it will be checked. Okay, so that's why this difference is observed.